Something I always like to touch base on is the envious spirit, the jealous spirit, the whatever kind of energy you can call it. That energy is something. If you've never dealt with it, then of course you're not going to understand this. But most humans, we have dealt with this in one way or another. Sometimes it's just small and it's not that big. But boy, when it gets big, honey, please be careful. Now, I have tried to talk to people so many times about things I was going through in life, but them themselves just push it under, like, oh girl, yeah. And I had to realize they ride the same boat, just ain't really as angrily envious and jealous. Now, let me just tell you. Okay, so if you have the whole shebang, now nobody's going to tell you you have the whole shebang unless they're outside of your biggest crew. Usually the ones closest to you, they're either going to love, support you, and tell you who you are if you got it. Now, if you got it and you're getting this from celebrities and people that have already made it in whatever field, doctor, nurses, anything from not just fame, teaching, real estate, acting, anything. Any of these people that have already made it and they do not feel the same way. If they can tell you you got something going on, but the people closest to you cannot, sign number one, flags all over. Don't ever trust these people no more. Do not let them see any of your gifts you got going on anymore. Don't even let them come around anymore trying to snuff it out or see what you got planned so they can try to be a part of it or ruin it or act as if it's nothing, talking it down and making it seem as if, what are you doing? That ain't gonna work. Oh, that ain't it. Be careful. Please be careful. I remember telling someone before that I got several snakes around me. And for some reason, they don't want to leave. Even if I stop calling them, they just try to show up at my place or just pop up some other kind of way or whatever. Once they start realizing that you're done and you probably start going off because now we have social media to help all the black sheep outcasts and scapegoated motherfuckers. What? Now it ain't that secret no more. Go. Hey. So, social media ain't all bad, but got to be more careful. Around the people you decide to hang around, because boy, oh boy, jealousy, I know firsthand. And I remember I used to tell somebody, like, bro, I feel this weird energy as if somebody want me out, as if I was Selena and they were Yolanda Saliva. And I used to just say that in a kind of joking way, but then I started seeing that okay, so here's one of my gifts. I would say stuff before it happened. I've always had that gift. I've always had the dream, the clairvoyance, the clairs. My name should be Claire, okay? That right there will make people hate the shit out of you. Even a man, if you got a boyfriend, if you have a man, a lover, a best friend, they will hate you, low-key. They will envy you. They will just be so jealous of you, but love you and all this. So much stuff at the same time, they can't stand it. They act out weird for different weird reasons around you, or it's just the weirdest things. And sometimes it's hard to figure it out. I know. Sometimes you feel like it might be in your head, but then, like, the more and more it happens, it's not. I remember just like 3 years ago, someone very close to me was talking about they want to go to Mexico with their friends. I said, the fuck you will not. I said, no, baby girl, no. Unless me and your brother is going, you will not be going to Mexico with this group of people alone. Because I could see all up in it. And of course, they're not friends no more because of these same damn people. She's trying so hard to push away who won't leave her alone, but they're negative. So it's like, I went through it, my daughter's going through it, but I'm here for her, okay? I'm not one of those mothers who's jealous of her daughter or angry of her daughter. I don't want her daughter or sons to do better than her. Oh, no. I push my children. I show them the truth. I show them the sacred, secret knowledge. I show them everything and how to get through it. I show them the signs. I'm like, oh, nope, let me tell you right now, if this start happening, this is a sign for you to go. If I'm not going to make it happen for you or try to project my shit onto you. But if you come at me with some stuff, I'm like, oh, heard of this. All right, come on. Go get the tea. Go get the popcorn. Come on. Everybody that know this stuff already, come on. It's time for us to usher in the new baby and let them know exactly what it is, because there is no one, there's not a class, there's nothing that is going to tell you, the special people, black sheep, scapegoat, outcast, the ones who just don't fit in whatsoever, but so gifted and have all these damn gifts and just, man, you go out there and you make it happen. You just make it happen. Whatever you do, you make it happen. You're not stopping. You're not being talked down or out of it. That will get people very upset. And I promise you, depending on your area of where you at, you can get killed. Yes, you can get killed or hurt, or a lot of things can happen to you. I told myself it was time for me to go. I had to leave Ohio, okay? I had to leave Ohio because not just of people being jealous, but because there was no support. And yeah, the black sheep. If you're the outcast, the black sheep, scapegoat, you're leaving as soon as you can. If that's your real title and you are a deep supreme one, absolutely. Because there could be several different dynamics in families. Like everybody can be scapegoated, out-sheeted. But everybody may not be the supreme one or the one who has the real gifts and talents, depending on how dysfunctional your family is, or if you're just dysfunctional and you're not black sheep, outcast, or scapegoated, you're just all dysfunctional. It's a lot of different ways to peel the layers back. So, meanwhile, back at the ranch, when it comes to this, wow, it's only been 6 minutes. I feel like I've been talking forever. But okay, but no. The Shaquela girl, I really don't like talking about a lot of death on my page. But I do talk about jealousy and spitefulness and envious and people who might want to take you out. Try to tell you. I talked about this before. The same, there was someone who really wanted to not just take, they low-key would talk, and they would come at me as if they thought that I would want to out someone else. And this other person, she would be considered very beautiful, especially because she's not American. Me, I'm just like, oh no, she's just a bitch, and I can't stand her no more because she showed me her true colors, and I just want to let it go. The other chick who's crazy as fuck is just like, and we should do this, and that. I was like, and I still remember to this day her saying that, and I just laughed it off, like, I couldn't believe this bitch said that. But she would just playfully say a lot of little stuff like that, and low-key towards me. And one time she came at me with a knife, but it was towards someone else, but she wasn't going to stop because I was in the way. So my Aries motherfucking, whatever that energy, Kali, I don't know what energy that was that came out of me, but I wasn't scared whatsoever, and I literally kind of like pushed her away, while she did her little stupid shit, because she gave me a stare in my face like she could kill me, even though it wasn't for me, but it was low-key, but it was, when you're around people like that, get the fuck away, never again, never again. Be careful, people. Sometimes you might have to isolate yourself and be alone. I apologize. I know. Your road that you have for you, though. A lot of people can't be on that same road, honey. This is a one-way road. And this ain't a car with 4 to 8 seats. No. This is a 3-seater, and the other seat is for the animals. F? No, thank you. Well, just a reminder to everyone out there that has the special spark or gifts, are you trying to move up in the world? People around you are watching. Some are close, some are far. And I've even dealt with this on social media. People that have not been close with me at all, but they still give me that familiar energy and just start hating. I go, okay, next, It gets real deep out there, and people will try to destroy you if they can't kill you. You got the people who will just, join in and act and fake it till you make it. And you got the ones who will wait until you make it and then destroy you then. And then you got the ones that will destroy you or try to before you make it. Now, this is a deep topic because a lot of people commit the S word because of their gifts and talents and being an outcast or black sheep or scapegoat, because that don't always mean good. You could be someone who, they always use this as an example, but they don't use the other way. So let's say that you can come from a family of atheist people and you want to be a Christian. Or you come from a family of straight people and you're gay or flexible, okay? There's so many different ways to describe why you may not fit in and everything like that. But this is talking about why people might not like you and be jealous of you. Ooh-wee. I usually do trips on my own now that I realize it. I usually do trips on my own. As scary as I am, I felt more protected that way. I'd also been out of town with people who's been considered friends, and I think that probably was the last time I ever went out of town again with people who was considering themselves my friends. It was in New York too, and I left myself there in New York. That was the time I said, this is it. I can't hang around people like this no more that is literally shitting on me and talking about me in front of me on this car ride. And because they feel like I have nowhere to go, they are giving me hell, and they're even smiling and being smirky about it and feel like I'm the child and feeling like they got something over on me while they saying all this really negative stuff about me in front of me. And all this other playful stuff. Man, I wish it was a movie so you guys can see how it all got played out, because that's the only way you'll be like, I'm so glad you left that car in New York City. God, you're dramatic. You goddamn straight I am. Hi, I'm Aries. The fuck? That's one of the funniest things people used to say all the time. She always walked away, you goddamn straight. They never seen the things they were saying about me before I walked away. Man, people crazy. They never see how much they will drag you down and make fun of you and joke about you and all this shit. But when you walk away, oh, they're the victims and I'm the extra one. Get out of here. I remember I started getting on my Facebook and my social media once I realized how I could use it, and I started losing it low-key, like on all these people who tried me. None of them ever came on any of those statuses, though, to say anything, although they looked at it. So, yeah, once you're out in the real world with the same people and everyone else can see it, they act different. And, they act different. Not one time did they get on and say, oh, you did this and that. Oh, you was this and that. Nope, not ever. Maybe behind my back, I don't know. Not sure. Only a couple times did, family members get on my page to say something, and it was just because they thought I was posting too much, or because I said something that was not Christian, or because I may have said something about the police. It was never nothing good or positive. So, yeah. That's another reason why I don't even be on any of my social medias anymore, because the majority of the people on any of those 2 pages, Instagram and Facebook, are people that I had a past with, or lived with, or grew up with, or went to school with, and none of them, majority of those people don't want to see anything good happen for me, and they're very silent. They're the most silent. My page is the most silent. I would have about 6 or 7 of the same people who always come to support, and that's about it. And when I did my movie, I realized for sure people ain't shit. Because when I put that post up, crickets. Not one person that was my best friend or grew up with me and my family liked that post or said anything. It was only 2 people who's related to me through marriage. Oh my goodness. So, if you notice the way people act around you, it's not, don't quiet that. Don't act like it's nothing. Please don't. Always listen to your inner self. Always. That especially that inner voice that comes so quick, you might think it's too quick to remember if it was your first thought or second, because it comes so quick sometimes you miss it. Listen to your gut. Follow your gut. Especially if you are a beautiful or handsome person, you are going to go through some other things other people aren't going to go through, so don't listen to these humans, okay? So if there's billions of humans, there's a million special humans. And if your specialty is just that you have a look, and that's it, ain't shit else, you might be dumb as a brick, but your looks are the shit, you're gonna have motherfuckers hating you. Be careful out here, man. People crazy, and it's no joke. It's no joke. I hate hearing about stuff like this because I know I was close. Someone tried to kill me before several times. And the last big time was a man, father of my youth. People can be jealous of you, and they're the opposite sex. It can be so much going on about you, they hate it. Father of my youth hated it so much he wanted nothing or no one to discover me or have anything to do with me. Fuck that. You'll be dead before you make anything happen in life, and before you get famous, before another man have you or anything. So please, for the love of God, if you are the special person that sticks out because of your looks or because of your voice, maybe whatever you say is magnetized. Man, it's just magnetizing. Okay, so if you just happen to have beautiful looks, handsome looks, or a voice that carries and everyone listens, and you say some great stuff and gems just come spewing out all the time, or if you have a walk of life that is different from everyone's around you and you notice that they may not be with it or don't like it, or if you have ambitions and goals, maybe you want to be famous or a singer or a writer or have your own business or anything, and you're actually doing it and it's actually happening, be very, very careful. I always say move in silence, because being loud can be deadly. Move in silence, because even making the smallest sound can still be deadly. People are waiting on corners, stalking you on your pages. What are they doing? Let me try to hurry up. What can I pull out my back to F them up? People be waiting and plotting. Man, I had people, as soon as something good happened for me, they'll just get on their page man, so-and-so is such and such. I'm like, I don't even know you or been around you. What are you going off on me for? And the other ones will start showing pictures of you that you may not think is flattering, and they were your best friends. Lies. Sending love and peace to anyone that didn't make the news, as well as Shaquela, that have lost lives to jealous and envious people. Oh man, it's real. So many of us has dealt with this without even knowing, and some of us knowingly. And I am one of those ones that knowingly dealt with people who were jealous, that wanted to kill me and wanted me dead. This is very real, and that's why I move a certain way. I don't move the same way no more. And now that a lot of people see that one of my spiritual gifts I was born with, I see people trying to come into that spiritual world, for magic and stuff, but not for the right reasons. And now I definitely stay clear, because if it's those same people, they be trying things and they don't know the whole big scene. They don't know the whole big scene. They just want to try to get in and dabble and do what they can to try to make things happen. And when I say make things happen, I mean make things happen against other people's wills and these people that has never done nothing to them. So it's weird out here. And in almost every group, you're going to have jealous people. And if these people don't have anything that stick out about themselves, please don't listen to them when it comes to how you should deal with people, because you're the one. You're the prize. You're that gift. You're the one that walk into the room and it pisses. You can tell people how they look. If we would be honest with ourselves and walk into the room and let someone else record, I wish we could just have secret recordings on us the whole time we are around people that we know are shitty. That would be a great show. It would. I'm laughing, but it's pain. Sad. And I'm just, hopefully this message reached the right people that need to know how real this shit is and how deep it goes. Honey, you might think your best friend or your mama even supports you 100% until something actually happens. And then you see how they react. Sometimes you don't know because people are great actors, or sometimes people don't even know how they're going to feel. Sure, one of the things is that none of us really, really, really want to be alone our whole life. I know there's probably someone out there that don't mind it, but majority of humans, we love the comfort. We love the cheers and ooh-ha and support from other people. We love feeling that we can trust someone, that someone can trust us, that someone will support us and love us, and that we can have friends and go have fun and all these great things that we always see on TV. The truth is, reality is that you may just be too damn good for a lot of people. And I apologize. Sometimes the safest thing is not being around too many people, listening to your inner voice, and going from there. So be careful out here, man. From someone who knows and survived it. Be careful. I love you guys. Over and out.